Friday Night SmackDown is something I haven't kept up with much lately. Now I want to keep up with it because Daniel Bryan is supposed to be getting one more world title match against Roman freaking Reigns. Let me take a sip of this water. First off, Daniel Bryan is not beating Roman Reigns. And, you know, with all these guys going from WWE to AEW, I think Daniel Bryan may be going to AEW. It sounds crazy. You know, he's elevated right now at WWE. He's a former world champion. He's got a Hall of Fame career. He's won main events at WrestleMania. He's won tag titles and done it all. So you got to wonder what's there left to prove for him in WWE, you know? I would love to see him go to AEW. I'd love to see him have matches with Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, Lucha Brothers in tag action. I'd like to see him face Christian Cage over there, maybe Paul White, or even Chris Jericho, because they've had history also. I think that would sell in AEW. And think about it again, he's already done it all. He has nothing left to prove. At this point, maybe he just wants to have fun and, you know, whatever. I'm not saying he needs to retire or anything, but I think he's almost 40, and he's been wrestling for a long, long time. And again, remember, he's an indie guy by heart. He was already an indie guy before he went to WWE and did what he did. So maybe he wants to go back. I guess he considers it home and maybe finish his career over there. Who knows? I do think there's a big chance that Daniel Bryan goes to AEW. I know it sounds crazy, but if he goes to Raw, what's there left for him to prove, man? Nothing. He has nothing left to prove, and I don't see him winning another world championship anytime soon. Now, if he beats Roman Reigns, I'll be happy for him. I'd like to see it because Roman Reigns, his character-wise, not personally, is annoying. He's obnoxious. But I'd love to see Daniel Bryan in AEW. I'd love to see the return of Bryan Danielson, and I would love to see him be an AEW champion over there. Maybe the world champion. All right? I'd like to see him do very well outside of WWE. And who knows? You know, maybe he wants to have his own identity, his own style outside of WWE. You know, but we'll see what happens. Maybe he wants to go back to New Japan. I know he went to New Japan and won titles over there too, and he did very well with that. Who knows? I personally think this is his way of getting out of WWE and going to AEW again. I mean, going to AEW. Never again, because he's never been there to begin with. But maybe he wants to try something different, because again, think about it. He's done everything in his career. He has nothing left to prove. So that makes sense to me.